society. I feel like a fucking idiot making this video and talking about this topic, but it is a revelation I have come to recently, and I feel like I should share it because I haven't been sharing my thoughts. But it's the thought that people who know how to put on the mask get treated nicely and get treated with respect, and they don't get gossiped on or talking behind their back or whatever. You know, like they know how to talk and act and whatever and all that stuff. I feel like, me personally, I have a pretty good grasp on how to wear the mask. You know, like you ask about their weekend and you comment on the weather, and you don't talk about anime or video games, or you don't talk about how depressed you are or how you can't wash your hair and you can't find the motivation to not fold your clothes. And you smile at them in the hallway, and you practice your smile in the mirror, and you suck in your stomach when you sit down and all that bullshit. I'm sure you guys get it and you understand. But that's why people love drinking, and that's why especially autistic people like drinking, because then it's like the mask disappears and it's like you can be your true self. And recently I got drunk with some friends, some of whom decided to stay sober while others drank, and that is something that I will never do again, because I feel like I said some really fucking stupid shit, especially to a guy that I really, really liked, and I said some really stupid things, and I don't know, I'm paying the consequences. I'm paying the consequences of my actions, where I can feel a difference. You know, like he's not talking to me normally, or just, it was just really stupid. And yeah, but moving on from that, I also very recently had an experience where I hung out with someone who definitely does not know how to wear the mask, okay? And it's someone I talked about on this channel before. It's a guy who I went on a few dates with last year, or like 2023-ish, Aaron. And he's still like in the friend circle, so that's why we like still sometimes hang out. But anyway, we all went out as a friend group, right? And I'm trying to convince everyone in the friend group to buy tickets to this event this summer that's really fun, and it's like under $50 a ticket, and I just thought it'd be really fun. And I'm asking him, I'm like, oh, please go to this with me, and he's like being very like off-putting, not off-putting, maybe like apprehensive about it. He's like, oh, I don't know, blah blah blah. And it's like the whole night I'm bringing it up, like, oh, well, you should totally buy tickets to this totally fun thing that we're gonna go on, blah, blah, blah. And this, and me, and this person are going, and then this person maybe is gonna go, so then you should totally go, so then you guys can go together. It's just this whole thing. And the whole time he's just like, meh, whatever. And so at the end of the night, like, he drops me off at home with other people, of course. It's not like a two-person thing. Like, I'm definitely not dating him, and we're not romantically entwined at all, but he drops me off at home, and I make one last plea. It's like a bit, you know, it's a joke where I'm like, I do this, I'm like, please come, please. You know, it's like, I'm very obviously joking. I'm like, please come. And then his brother, who was in the car, he was like, oh, she is very convincing. And then Aaron commented, oh, that would imply that it's working. The smile has not dropped from my face so fast. Or it dropped from my face so fast. And I was like, I heard that and I was like, I literally said, all right, well, have a good night. I'm going home. And I just closed the door and I walked into my house. Like, what's the point of even me begging you to come and begging you to be included? Like, I know this guy. I know he's like self-sabotaging himself and like, no one wants me there, blah, 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 blah. Literally one point in the night, he asked me point blank. He said, why do you even want me to come? And I said, because I want you there and I want all of us to have fun together as a friend group. Is that not the most like point blank, like, I'm trying to include you. I'm trying to, but whatever. He said that to me and I was just like, why am I even fucking trying with this man? So I was like, whatever, and I just went home. And then the next day he texts me and he's like, oh, I don't even see the point of it. He's like, oh, who's even, because it's like a music thing. He's like, oh, who's even playing? And I literally just commented, I just said, you're good. That's all I said. I just said, you're good. Like, you're good. Don't even worry about it. And then he like texted back. He's like, oh, are you sure? You seemed really like adamant that everyone goes. And I said, yeah, well, I'm not going to force anyone. And so that was the end of that conversation. And then the next day he texted me and he said, hey, what's up? And me personally, I thought the previous text conversation was very like, let's not deal with it, you know what I mean? So then he texts me, hey, what's up? And I see the text and I immediately get a tummy ache, so I put my phone on do not disturb. And then I check my messages and I see that he sees, oh, the phone is on do not disturb. And he texts me back, damn, okay. Why is he so, why are men like this? What? I thought this was reserved for like, go ahead and be emotional and stuff, but why are you... Just why would he say that? Why would he say that? And so then I had to freaking come up with a lie, like, oh, sorry, I was in a movie and my phone went off. Whatever. That just freaking, it just totally drives home my point. That, like, can you not read the room? Can you not read the mood? Can you not? You just don't understand. Just fucking, if you really don't want to go, just say, hey, it's not my thing. I don't want to go. Or fucking lie. Make up a lie. Say, my fucking dog is having a birthday that week, so I really can't go, and I really have to go to this dog's birthday. I don't give a fuck. Why am I here begging? I'm actually fucking begging. And he says, and just like, whatever, me. But whatever. That really just, got my brain to thinking, like, me. I'm like the most people pleaser ever, okay? I want everyone to be included. I want everyone to feel nice. Like, even when he sent that text and he was like, damn, okay, I literally lied to him saying, oh, I'm in a movie, not because like I'm trying to ignore you, even though that's what I'm totally trying to do. All of this for a man I'm not even dating. All this for a man who I'm not even interested in. Like, right now I really don't want you to go. Now I'm really never going to ask you to come on, excursions. And you know what? That's the fucking consequences of his own actions. Because when you don't know how to put on the mask, and when you don't know how to talk to other people, and when you don't know how to regulate your emotions and keep it in and know what to say, then people are not going to want to hang out with you. They're not going to want to invite you to things. Like after that whole thing, I don't want to hang out with him. I don't want to be around him. I don't want to have that negative, disgusting, fucking wet blanket mood on the night that's supposed to be fun. And then now I really see it in perspective. Like, yeah, he really shouldn't come, because if he did come, then the whole time I'm going to feel like it's my responsibility to keep his mood up and have fun, because if he has a bad time, then, oh, it's your fault. I spent this money and I didn't have a good time and you're the one who begged me to come. Like, I don't even want to fucking deal with that. But whatever. That's kind of how it's going and how it's been, and this video is a little too long, but I'm sure someone's watching till the end, so